Sleep Token, Apparition. Is it any good? So this is going to be the third song that I'll be listening to from Sleep Token. The past two, Alkaline and The Summoning, have been a blast and such a pleasant, refreshing surprise to me. And I look forward to seeing what we got going on over here. So without further ado, let's see what we're working with.
Why are you never real? Whenever you appear, you leave me with that grace. I am trembling with fear.
As y'all know, I like to hypothesize about what is discussed. This is strictly a lyric video, and I already have something to say. Already, based off of what he's saying, I'm going to take a wild guess. This is regarding a certain someone or something that he dreams about that, is basically something that he wants. And when he wakes up, unfortunately, he is hit with the reality that this thing that he wants, this thing that he may have even acquired while he's dreamed, is no longer something that he has in reality. And how do I go about acquiring that? How do I go about fixing that problem? I'm assuming that might be the message. But yeah, let's see what the rest of this is.
Whisper in my ear. Well, I believe that somewhere in the past, something.
I hear the background vocals. It's like a ooh. You hear that? Scar will never fade. Ooh, I like this. Ooh. Hold on. So this is the second song that this has happened in. The Summoning had several kind of like switches to like genre between this, like in the song, like I think 2 or 3 times, and this one seems to be the same as far as the instrumental is concerned. Like we just went, well, while it's still kind of like got this like gothic kind of vibe, here we're going with sort of like a trap sort of instrumental. Like this, bro, this band so far, so talented, and it's not easy to be able to do a switch up like that and make it seamless and make it hit and make it good, make it complement. You can't always do that. So yeah, great kudos. Na 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 na.
Let's make trouble in the dream world. Hijack heaven with another memory go. I'll make the most of the turning tide. It's just split what's left of the burning silence. Don't wait, cause this could be the last time you turn up in the reveries of my mind. I'll wake up to a suicide frenzy. Loaded dreams still leave me
Wake up to a suicide frenzy, loaded dreams still leave me wanting. Oof. Basically saying like, so here's what I'm thinking, right? A lot of different types of people think that dreaming is sort of like the in-between state of death, right? And this seems to be a play on that, like, these dreams are loaded like a gun would be loaded, and is basically saying like, listen, I wake up from these dreams and I want to take myself off the count, so to speak, right? So that I can go back into this perfect dream, it's so poetic. Like what a way to say that, dude. And again, this whole song is just like saying like, these dreams that I have, these dreams are like, it's haunting, but like in a good way. this is something that it's intoxicating, you know, and metaphorically and ironically, when I'm gone, dead, you know, that's when I feel the most alive. Wow, the poetry is crazy.
Memories of my mind. Wake up to a suicide frenzy. Loaded dreams still leave me down. Believe
Oh, I don't know if you said wanting or haunting there, but correct me if I'm wrong. I still think my hypothesis applies.
with me to this day. No matter what I do, this wound will never heal. Why
Mm. Oof. Oh man. Oof. Mm. Yeah, we gonna talk about this. I don't want to pause too much. I know you guys are probably like, stop pausing, but so much comes to mind. You hear the background vocals? Everything's complementing each other. Ooh. Wow, man. It's like every time I'm speechless by their songs. There's still more. I thought it was over. Hold on. Back to the track. Oh my god. And it's so seamless and it goes just as crazy. Oh my goodness. We're about to talk about this for a second. I got a couple things to say. I'm not going to drag on, I promise. But if you made it this far, it's free, man. It takes a second. Leave a like if you enjoyed this small channel. And, you know, the support that you guys have been giving me, the Sleep Token fans, has been great. I mean, heck, I'm a fan now, too. But I appreciate you guys. So keep the love going, and it motivates me to look at more Sleep Token stuff as well for you guys. Wow, this was another amazing song. And the metaphor about, like, again, basically take me out, right, so that I can be in this dream forever. Like, I wake up and I have it's a frenzy that goes on where I just want to just go right back to sleep. I don't even want to be awake anymore, you know. um Bro, it's so poetic. It was so good. And I like the couple of lines in here. Honestly, the whole thing, like, again, I was really partial to the way that he phrased the whole sewer side frenzy, you know, um, and all that stuff, man. Like, I think that this sort of like a band is something that we don't really see too much of. A band that can kind of stay with like these sort of like stay on tone, so to speak, because these few songs, granted, it could just be the few songs, could just be the album, I don't know. I guess I'll see it when I get there, right? But they stay on tone. The tone is always the same. The vibe is always the same. The feeling is always the same. It's just as intense and haunting, you know. But aside from that, they're still able to kind of branch out and give you a different sound. Like, everything complements each other. The instrumental, the production of this instrumental, is fantastic, and the way that the vocals blend in with the different instruments. Like there was some strings in there, some piano. I think there was some piano in there. The drummer went crazy in this as well. There's just all of these things melt together like so well. And I know a couple of you in the comments section were telling me, which, shout out to y'all, you know who you are. Were telling me a little bit about Sleep Token and the lore behind the band, and that they kind of try to keep, um, as far as like the band goes, the mystique of the band. They try to still keep it nameless and faceless, and it's not necessarily them that you need to worry about. It's about the message of the song. It's about the feeling that's conveyed through the song, and about dealing with these issues of possibly, not being happy enough, longing for more, um, and you know, in your dreams you might feel invincible. In your dreams, you might have it all. In your dreams, you might be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. But you wake up and you might not be that. Your life might not be the same. How do you deal with that? How do you go about navigating these feelings of inadequacy when you're awake? How do you fight the urge to want to sleep forever, so to speak? I don't know, man. Just honestly a fantastic band. I can't praise them enough. If I'm on point with any of the things that I said, cool. If I'm not, hey, I'm just interpreting it in my way. You let me know what you think about my interpretation. But all in all, I am very happy with what I've heard from this band, and I look forward to hearing more. Please recommend some more stuff. Send me in like a different direction of what your favorites are, and I'll definitely try to get to it. Especially if you guys keep showing support, like I'll absolutely, you know what I mean. That's just more motivation for me to do so. Um, but yeah, man, let me know what you guys thought about this. Leave recommendations. Be well, be safe, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Hell of a song. Wow.